Pilar Fragalà, welcome to Trade Finance Talk TV.
Thank you, Dipesh. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you, such a pleasure. And here we are here in Sibos, Amsterdam. So quick introduction, who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
Okay, so I'm Pilar Fragalà. I'm the Chief Commercial Officer of CBI. CBI is a public consortium limited company that counts more than 400 banks and financial intermediaries. It's an industry utility that serves financial institution to enabling a swifter and effective response to the market challenges in the digital payments landscape.
Sure. So how are Italian businesses and banks coping with the current host of macroeconomic challenges?
In this really difficult moment post COVID pandemic and war in Ukraine, I think that the most important thing is restoring business activities and most of all customer confidence, and that will require determination, but most of all innovative mindset. Because so far what it is evident is that digitalization is reshaping the financial service market. And this not only just pushing financial institutions to increase their investment in innovative technologies and services, but also developing legislative regulation to achieve straightened security and transparency.
Absolutely. And how is CBI helping the financial sector to address and overcome some of these challenges? And what new banking trends have you seen emerge in Italy over the last 3 to 5 years?
CBI experience in the national landscape has demonstrated as a collaborative initiative ecosystem are the most efficient and effective tools with achieve the most important results that we need. You know, in a very difficult situation, you have to manage your problem, sharing information and sharing collaboration. That's why CBI in 2017 has developed the so-called CBI Globe platform, which is the most representative platforms in terms of numbers of banks. It is an API platform that allows intermediaries to meet the PSD2 requirement, allowing the communication between PSP. And then we, 2 years after we released the CBI Globe Active functionality, enabling the PSP to act as a third-party provider. And you know, with the CBI Globe platform, we've registered more than 250 million API calls. That it is demonstrated that there is an increasing interest in open banking, and we can see it week after week. And then in the open finance landscape, so moving from the open banking to the open finance services, 2 years ago we released the IBAN check, CBI IBAN check solution, first in the public administration sector and then in the private sector, that allows end users to verify the correct correspondence between VAT code, fiscal code and IBAN code. And that's about guarantee secure payment and has an anti-fraud purpose. And that, thanks to the partnership with SurePay, is best-in-class solution in secure payment. We enlarge our reachability with the IBAN check through Germany, Belgium, and Netherlands, and very soon we will reach UK and France too. Talking about project, we have just admitted in the regulatory sandbox of the Ministry of Finance in Italy, managed in coordination with Bank of Italy, with the database control invoice project. And this project will help banks to prevent fraud and double advances of invoices. And I should say, last but not least, we act as a API marketplace, and we have many collaboration and partnership with fintechs, and that is the spirit of data share economy, I think.
Thank you, Pilar. And I remember talking to Liliana this time last year, and it's lovely to hear some of the advances within CBI Globe, and also some of the important ways you're addressing the PSD2 changes, and now also for a changing environment with regards to increased fraud, duplicate invoicing, etc., etc. So, what major challenges do you anticipate Italian banks and businesses will face in the next kind of 12 months or so, and what advice would you give to those facing them?
Well, very shortly, I think that the main challenge is the new competition scenario. And PSD2 has changed the face of the financial market, and I think that there are also many issues that PSD3 has to address. And I think that another important challenge would be the digital euro payment project. But if you ask me for an advice, I think that incumbent banks have to face these challenges, understanding that collaboration and sharing information, trying new ways of having partnership and collaboration with challenger banks, fintechs, big techs is the way to face these kind of challenges.
Pilar, thank you so much for the update. It's always great to catch up with CBI at Sibos. Such a pleasure, and see you next year.
Thank you. Thank you very much.